Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you want to see how I got this warm eyeshadow look with a pop of blue, please keep watching. You always need to start with a good base before you start your makeup. So my skin is clean. I use a toner, a hydrating spray, and then a hydrating serum. After that, I seal all the moisture in with the moisturizing cream and an eye cream to make sure my skin is supple and ready for makeup. Next, I'm going in with the eyeshadow primer and I'm going to prime my face with the priming spray before I start my foundation. For my foundation, I'm mixing the L'Oreal True Match in C9 and Maybelline Fit Me in 358 to get the perfect match, the perfect finish, and I'm going to blend it in. Next, I'm going in with cream contour on my cheekbones, my forehead, and my jawline. I'm just going to blend it in. By the way, when you're tracing your cheek contour, it's a great tip to start from your ear and follow the line to your cheekbones. Next, I'm going in with liquid blush. It's a great idea to always start at the highest point of your cheek and then blend it out from there. Now I'm using the TooFaced Born This Way concealer in Chai to conceal my under eyes. I'll also be applying this on my forehead, my nose, my mouth area, and my chin. Well, I'm not using a lot of concealer because I don't need to. Also, I'm not going for a really bright under eye look, so I'm not going to add any other shade to this. Right now, I'm going in with a damp beauty sponge to blend the concealer through. Remember to start blending from the edges to the center. Here I'm just going over the blend again and again, making sure everything is perfect so that I start setting with powder. Alright, now I'm setting every place I applied concealer with a translucent powder. I'm not baking as always, I'm just setting it lightly. You see, I'm baking at the sides of my mouth. You actually don't have to do that. I wasn't planning on doing that. I just accidentally got too much powder on my puff, but I brush it off anyway, so. Moving on, I set the rest of my face with translucent powder as usual to mattify the face without adding any extra coverage. Now I'm going in with bronzer to set the cream contour I added in earlier. Always blend patiently, take your time and build in light layers. You do not want a harsh contour, you just want to enhance your natural bone structure. Next, I'm going in with a matching powder blush to set my cream blush. After that first layer of powder, I set my face with the Morphe setting spray and I let it dry before I started baking. And here I am baking my under eye. When you're baking, you should get a lot of powder and lightly place it wherever you want to bake. This is especially important for those who have dry skin. If you press, you're going to make your under eyes look crepey and crusty and dry. Now it's time for eyebrows. I'm going in with the brow gel and I'm brushing it through my brow hairs before brushing my brows back to lay them down. Next, I'm just going to shape my brows and fill in the sparse areas with a pencil. After that, I go in with the same concealer I used under my eyes and I clean up my brows. I start from the tail and I work my way in carefully. Next, I blend out the concealer and I set it with powder. You should make sure to leave it above your crease, especially if you used eyeshadow primer earlier. If you use concealer all over your eyes, then that's fine. You can take it down to your lids. Finally, we're moving on to eyeshadow. First, I pat down the eyeshadow in my crease before blending it out. You can do it whichever way you want, but this is great because it helps to prevent skipping or patchiness from the concealer that we applied beforehand. By the way, I'm using Burnt Terracotta from the Natasha Denona Eris palette. Just take your time blending, don't be in a rush. Make sure you have the perfect intensity and everything is blended out and blown out to your satisfaction before you move on. Next, I'm adding a dark eyeshadow to the outer edge of my eye, just to darken it up, nothing too intense, just to give my eye more dimension. From the same palette, I'm going to apply the shade Red Bronze all over my eyelid. I'm building it up as a base for the next glittery shimmery shade I want to apply above it. Now I'm going to apply the shade Nude from the same eyeshadow palette as the topper. Now I'm just brushing off the bake before I finish the eyeshadow. I lined my upper and lower lash line off camera and I'm just smudging it out with the brush. Last but not the least, I'm taking the shade Ice Blue and I'm going to layer it on my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to line my lips with the Juvia's Place Pencil Lip Liner in color. Next, I'm filling in my lips with this Milani lipstick in matte style number 76. And then I'm just going to highlight the center of my lips with this Huda Beauty matte lipstick in Interview. Now I'm just setting the face with my setting spray and the look is done. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you, and if you like, please like and subscribe. Also comment what you liked about this video in the comments below and tell me what you would like me to do next. Bye.